once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. It is Sunday, bringing myself back into the here and now. Praise God. I am sincerely excited. Thank you. Thank you to all of you, to all who are here and joining in, whether it's with me in the live or with me in the later. Blessings are being sent. Thank you to all of you. It's truly appreciated. I'm wondering myself, right? I was thinking this just before I'm getting started. I'm much like you. I'm wondering, what is this Jack Talcott gonna say or do again tonight, man? Because I get it. I get it. I never do know. I got ideas, right? I got ideas and intentions, and my heart is in the right place, I assure you. But some days, man, holy cows, especially when I drop the link and then the chaos starts, and it's like, whoa, dude, whoa. If you're new to me, if you're new to me, thank you. Blessings to you. And if you've been around for a while, you know what I'm saying already, but blessings to you too. Hey, let me do the things that I do. We'll jump through the oh man, Talcott inspired massage life, brother. Oh yeah, brother. I hope everyone is sitting in massage and pleasure right now. Yes, if you can, if you are able, right? Standing or sitting, find a place in your hip, in your thigh, in your arm, in your shoulder, in your back. Just find somewhere and dig in and feel. Feel the feeling of feeling, right? Feel what it feels like to feel. It feels good to feel. And then even when you stop with the pressure, your body seems to still feel. And you can feel the feeling of feeling, right? How many depths and layers can you go? This is the idea. I've been wondering, especially when it comes to pleasure. Where is the end and the limit of the depths of pleasure that can be discovered, right? Through health and safe and wisdom, right? Breath and body. That's the only tools you really need, man. Ooh, baby. I tell you what, I used to complain about this meat suit, this fucking sausage factory, right? Turd factory, that's what I called it. Didn't care what I was going to eat. It's going to make a turd. God, I had such little respect for my life and for the body and for the life we're living, but holy cows, too much. TMI, Jack, TMI. Back to the positive messages, right? What can a love for purity restore, right? What can a love for purity restore? It can restore love. You know, happy blessed Sunday. I'm feeling a little churchy, a little ministry. I don't know. A little preachy, maybe. It is the season for the reason. The holiday season is to celebrate with generosity, right? Some joy. And that reason, right? Joy is the reason. We're to share joy in our exchanges of giving, right? To give means we sacrifice. Doesn't mean we got to be bitter and stressed out about it and all worked up about all the commercialism and all the opinions and expectations. Those are just unnecessary mind clutter, right? Because the joy of the season is in every season. It's the same reason, the same meaning. It's every day. The joy of life. because life just keeps giving until it doesn't. I mean, truly, tomorrow is a hope. We don't know. We do not know if we get a tomorrow. We don't know if we get it tonight when we wake up, but most days we take it for granted and we walk with faith that, yeah, I'll make it through the end of the day and I'll see you next Tuesday and we'll schedule that next month and next week and next year. And we get all these ideas of what we're going to do in the future, but it's really easy to lose sight of why we're here today. And today, right? Today is like any other day, but what is the day for you? It's a day that's special. It's created for you to live, for you to discover, for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to explore what it's like to be you in this world. And it's a big world. It is a big world, and the human mind, we're just limited in our capacities of knowledge. We don't know what we don't know. We don't know what's right around the corner, right? When we're traveling down the road, you have no clue if all of a sudden there's road construction or an accident. You don't know what you don't know. In the unknowing, right? In the unknowing and with the limited capacity of our mind, not really knowing what the future brings, it brings shadows into our cognition, right? These dark spots we can't identify. You can't even see the dark spots sometimes. That is the darkness, right? But as in this physical realm, the universe here on Earth, as is above, it is within, and it's all around. Everything is everything, okay? And yet everything is nothing. How about that mind game? Let me not overcomplicate it. Back to where I was going. It's been written, and it is still the truth. The light shines into the darkness. The darkness does not overcome it. The darkness does not overcome the light, and you are the light. In you is the light of awareness, the light of life, the light of potential, the light of love, the light of hope. It's all within you. You are everything in the world that you are, right? Because without you, your world means nothing. It's just the world, but the world that you're a part of, you are the light, right? Sent there to be the student, the teacher, to be the mother and the father and the child all in one, right? We play all these different roles with ourselves and with each other. It's just a beautiful light show. That's what God has created. There's one intelligence, right, through which the universal order of life and form has emerged. Its intelligence is so like its intelligence, right? The intelligence that's beyond our combined intelligence, the intelligence that allows us to have intelligence, right? In the design of who we are, this human body is actually a pleasure suit made for angels to experience the realm of earth. If you can believe it, you might feel it. I resisted the idea for a long time. I'm like, bullshit. These bodies just don't feel good. They ache and they're heavy and they eat stuff they shouldn't eat. And they do things they shouldn't do. And these bodies are just horrible. No, 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 no. That's the wrong mindset. See, you change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. I started seeing my body more as, what was the idea I had earlier today? I've been calling it a vehicle, a vessel. The body is kind of a costume that you wear. but it allows you to get away with living here on earth as you. You know, sometimes the costume works in your favor, sometimes it's the disadvantage, but it's the one you got. And you can change it up a little bit, right? You can train your costume to behave different ways, your body, I mean. You can breathe yourself a little differently, you can calm yourself down. You can realign the things that you think are important to you, which gets me into a link that I hope I shared this in the description, right? The link to this in the description. Some of the keys to life. It is a working draft. Some ideas I've been thinking on. This suggestion: think on these thoughts instead of the thoughts you've been thinking. Start new trails and patterns of thoughts from here and now. Please forgive the repeating if you were here when we went through some of these before, but start new trails and patterns of thoughts from here and now. That's what I want to reinforce. Know that wherever you go, you are always here and now. So you always have the option of starting new trails, new patterns of thoughts. And this thought occurred to me earlier today. It's up to each of us, truly, to choose the thoughts that we're willing to entertain. And we do this whether we realize it or not anyway. We'll dismiss people, we'll ignore things. We do this anyway. But you want to be aware of it. You want to be conscious about your choices. You want to be aware of your consciousness and conscious of your awareness so that you choose the thoughts, realizing the thoughts are not you. You didn't create the thoughts. The thoughts came to you. You found the thoughts. And because their thoughts are not you, they don't have to be a part of you. They can just be easily, peace, right? Floating by. But if you choose the thoughts carefully and wisely, the thoughts you will allow yourself to entertain, you shine the light, right? Your awareness of light into the darkness of, the unseen. Where were you making choices without choosing them? When were you making choices out of habit, out of routine? When were you making choices based on things from the past instead of what you want in the future, right? These are the things the conscious mind can consider, but not if it's always running the same routine over and over, the hamster wheel. Ooh, I got an enemy. Ooh, I better talk about the enemy. Ooh, I got a problem. Ooh, I better talk about the problem. Instead of running that run of nonsense, which will drive you insane. I'm speaking from experience, all right? Instead of running the routine, losing your own power, losing your own control. I heard this today, and this is so true. Any system becomes controlling when it replaces pause and reflection. If you don't give yourself a chance to pause and reflect in a choice that's before you, you are programmed. Okay? You're running on autopilot. It's that simple. So the only one who can convince you to take control of you and rewrite your story, right, is you. I want to encourage you. Don't be afraid of going to God with who you are and what's going on with you, because that's the answer for sure. This is what I was really thinking about today is God. Would it be like if I stopped allowing myself to make impure choices, right? Choosing things that I know are not healthy for me. Sugar, cannabis, nicotine, all these things. And I'm working on all these things too, right? I'm looking at these things and I'm wondering why? Why do I choose those things? What would my life be like if I chose more purity? What if I loved the pure version of me, right? The uncorrupted, the untoxic. the one who forgives easily, the one who loves willingly. I mean, that's the one I want to be. So, what can a love for purity restore? I believe it'll restore wholeness. I believe it will restore fullness and perhaps even expand consciousness. Because I recognized things in my mind, differences, when I used substances in the past versus today, there's differences. When we make different choices in our lives, right, the results may not be immediately noticeable, but there's so much power in the subtle distinctions of nature and consciousness, especially, right? When I started finding more love in my life, more love for God, more faith, more trust, I swear the colors changed, right? The colors were still the colors, but everything was more vibrant. The birds were more active. I could hear more. I could see more. I could taste more. It's just everything changed in my life when I allowed myself to change. And the change that came forth that changed me was love. I found a love for the truth. Okay, I don't care if I live or die. It depends on the truth, right? The truth will determine everything. But I will not stray from the truth, seeking the truth, wanting to share the truth, wanting to be with the truth, for I know the giver of truth to be God. And I know that love, without love, you find a world of hell. Look at this world we've got. What's missing? What the world is missing is our love. And when I say our love, I'm talking about people. I don't give a shit about your language or your color or your religion or your gender. It's up to us. Our love is what's going to fix this world. I think you're up for the job. No, I am. Right? Because I'm sure, as Jesus was, you and I are. We are the light that God has sent forth into the darkness. And in the darkness, they did not love the light, not in the past, but the light is stronger now. There's more of us, right? There's so many people growing in courage, in strength. There's so many heroes rising. There's so many artists being discovered and created. The future of mankind is going to be so amazing, man, which reminds me, I'm feeling good, man. Let me just drop the link. Let me see where the day goes. I'm going to pin this already. I am happy to give Tommy a wrench, but he rejects wrenches. He gets angry when you give him kindness. So I've been learning to back off from Tommy and give him some respect. But you know what? That reminds me. Same thing applied with me and Paulie boy. Mr. Paul Unslave, proper instruction motivates people. Think True Patriot Hub or something like that. I was thinking about Paul earlier. Oh, amazing. And my other favorite.
Just another day of misnarrating people's views and beliefs, eh, Jack?
I don't think it is. We're getting some feedback from you or something
Oh,
in the
yeah,
back.
that's just me going through years of you doing the same loop. This was a time that you were letting, let's see here, you were letting Waste Oracle, Jack, Flow State, Wiz, it was like an 8-person panel besides me. And you just let them go at me. You backstage when I say my thing. You act like I'm hurt and need healed when really I'm just pissed that you're letting all these people talk that shit. What are you laughing at? Is that fruits of the spirit? Is that even your Paul Unslaved's freedom of speech stuff?
No, please
It's
forgive
just
me.
my
I
God
just,
weakness. That's why I've never needed a wrench and I've never needed to be a host, because it shows their weakness when they mute me. You
Mhm.
show your weakness when you don't let me finish, and then I'll drop in clips of you going, Tom, let him finish. Let him say his point. That's you. And yeah, just years of you catching the reel and laughing about it, and you wonder why nobody wants to support you and why we don't take you serious. And
Thank you
don't
for
worry, Jack, it also shows all these people flip flopping on whether they support you or not as a fair weather passing thing.
mhm.
And I'm not
Thank
going to
you.
say support as much. Another problem is they don't stop you when you're wrong. And I look at that as support.
How do I communicate with you?
You do, you're wrong.
But I'm not always wrong.
Right. You say your name's Jack. That's correct. You say where your location is, probably not lying. You've been honest about a lot of your failure. But you've also been dishonest because I can go through all the times you've changed it up.
Well, I want to recognize something you pointed out. It could easily be seen as disrespectful for me to be
No, it is
chuckling
disrespectful.
when you're presenting your case
It
against me.
is disrespectful.
Well, it could also be funny. It depends on the perspective. And
Yes,
initially I
I
thought it
make
was
it
funny.
funny.
I didn't
Do
mean
you remember?
disrespect.
Do you remember the epic saga where Truther Cop is backstaging me and it cuts the music and everything, and then the energy drops
I
because
am from the Panelverse, and I'm here to help.
there's
Oh,
no hope for you and you offer no help. But
here,
Wiz
you know
will
what?
probably eat Jack alive.
What about this? This might help you. Welcome,
Yeah,
Brown Boy.
Bronze Boy. You did a chat. I don't know if I'm remembering an old one I'm watching or if it was just the other day. Whenever you get rid of the actor thing and then just say, Jack, why do you say this and then this, and you show that contradiction, better chat strategy. I like that. But if you just loop the actor thing, you're just like another snafu. Oh, and
Thank
if
you.
Tarek's out there, Tarek, I found your comment. You totally, and I've got years of Tarek going in on Jack, and for some reason,
Hey,
over
Tom.
$27, Tarek wanted to fucking flip on me after I left. That's
Tom,
count.
thank
Like, even if I hadn't found the comment, he verified it the whole conversation, waited for me to leave, and then turncoated like a little bitch. I think Paul still
Tom,
was dead.
Here.
thank you for your opinion.
No, that was facts. See, Jack doesn't know opinion and facts. Do you?
Tom, thank you. How about that? Thank you, Tom. I
For what?
appreciate it.
For what? For showing you're a grifting ass liar?
Well, for always trying to be so forthright. Okay.
Or
But
am I
got,
saying or am I
I've got
being?
one. I've got one. I've got a good one for Tom. I'm curious what kind of answer I'm going to get. Tom, are you the same person that are you portraying anything online that's different from who you really are?
Whenever I do the superpower stuff and the fictional backroom stuff, that's not real. But I involve the real interactions. And have you not picked this up? Or did you just never go? You came to my channel just to talk shit, didn't you?
That was a long answer. So you don't portray yourself differently online than who
Probably
you really
meaner.
are.
Probably
there's
meaner.
times, there's times he does, for sure.
No,
That's
no.
what
That's not a Jack question.
that's what I heard you say, that when you're doing the character in the backgrounds, that's clearly yeah, you're not, it's not you as much, but other
Well, I'd rather you just be specific and show the clip and what context you want to say rather than this open-ended discussion.
Are you I'm just curious, like when you do portray something different online, are you lying or are you acting?
I'm not sure what you're saying is portraying a thing.
Tommy,
Can you
Tommy,
drop us a
Tommy.
timestamp? Can you
To
drop
be
a
fair
link?
with Brown's boy here, half the time when you go on your tangents, I can't figure out what you're going at. So like, I would give him some slack there and just like go along with
No,
that.
no, listen, I get that. I get that with all of us, not just me. Sometimes we need to break down. What do you mean by this word? Is that the word you really mean, or are we both using that word differently? I can
Yeah.
sit through that. That's why I hate when Jack backstages me for so long. I'm
Well-
willing to decipher on both ends to figure out what we're saying. But when Brown's boy is on this we're all actors thing.
That
Oh,
wasn't
I thought
me.
I thought you backstaged me,
No.
Jack. When
No.
Brown's boy is on this actors thing, I need timestamps, man. I need to see what he's talking
All
about.
right. Okay. I think he was asking generically. I think he was looking for you to self-assess.
Okay,
Look at
you're
yourself.
retarded because you're okay with generically while I'm saying specific. And you
Right.
like to say be specific, but you're never specific.
Oh, I love you so much. I
I
really
can't
do.
stand
Hey,
you.
I do wonder who's in the running for Panelverse president for 2026.
Shut the fuck up.
Why?
You're a liar and a grifter, and Tarek supports you, so he's a liar and a grifter too. And WYSIWYG's gonna eat your face.
Oh my goodness, dude.
There's not much goodness to you. Because see, when you say,
Tom.
Tom, what do you like about me? My reply is, what the fuck would you think is likable about you?
Well, there's a lot that's likable about
See,
me.
when you ask me or your son what's to like about you and we don't answer, it doesn't win points for you, Jack. You
Can you
bitch.
please tame the bitch within you?
Hey, Jack, the great thing about this meme, like a lot of people won't like see like that angle, like that really represents you. That's Jack Talcott. I could totally see Jack coming at me with that angle and that approach.
Right?
Don't talk on your team, Truther Cop. You're just drunk. You're not going to add anything to this, except showing us you'll back Jack.
Tom, why are
I'm
you
backing
so
your ass too,
angry?
bitch. You can't even see it when it happens. It's fucking sad, dude. Jack, it's so sad to see the love neglected. You try to give these people love, and it just gets neglected over and over and over. It's so fucking. It wears on the soul.
Isn't it funny how all the guys that are separated from their children want to love everybody?
Tom.
Oh, Truther Cop,
my child and my Panelverse daddies are all here. All of us are congregated together. Wow.
Didn't you, Truther Cop?
Tom, please, for the love of Pete, let me try one conversation.
Let me try and help both of you. Hey, maybe I'm the life coach. Let me try and help both of you.
No.
Do you remember Throw Mama from the Train, where two men make murder deals where they're each going to kill the significant person of the other, so that it's not like, oh, I can't kill my own mother, and he's like, yeah, I can't kill my wife, or whoever it was, and they trade off. Maybe you guys should go get each other's kids back.
It's a great idea, Tommy. Jack, get on my case. You gotta lead me, Jack. You gotta life coach me through this whole scenario. I don't know where to start.
No, see, Truther Cop, you don't understand.
I hear you. That was a great movie.
Shush. He goes to your child and talks them into meeting you. You go to his.
I know. I get it. I understand the assignment. The assignment was understood. You fucking boomer piece of shit, old fucking faggot.
Are you ready
walking
for
around the streets and shit?
Sorry
to start the name. I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry.
No reason.
Nothing to apologize for. You nothing to me.
Tom,
if called me a pedo.
Holy cow!
You call me a pedo, Jack. Come on.
Back and forth, one at a time. Seriously, we're doing so good. We're doing so good.
Cha-cha, real slow.
Hey, what's funny, Tom?
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap.
So you're such a distractor, man. Holy cow.
Well, I am your show, Jack. I am.
Did
you notice how for 3 years?
What are you doing?
Did you notice how for 3 years U2's daddy commended himself for 7 days a week streaming and said that's why we're all wrong? And now he's patting himself on the back for how often he's never streamed. Whatever choice he makes is always the right choice when he's doing it. And Jack, you're a lot like that.
Okay, so please.
OTW is the most like that.
I don't even acknowledge that, dude.
True thoughts. Holy crap, I do love you. Number one, Tom, what you offered with that thing you suggested with Truther Cup and we could explore that. And I've literally tried pursuing that with other people. I came across some stranger.
That's why you're kind of
his kid. I said, hey, let me try and help. You can help with mine. He wasn't willing.
Yeah, because he knew you.
Jack, here's the deal about that situation. I fucked it up so badly. I've never met the guy. You couldn't do it worse than me. Even Jack Talcott did it better than I did.
That's your advantage. You've never met, so they're like, I give it a chance. And then like, you better not. Well, you'll fuck it up, but you got a better chance because Jack's son already knows him. But you need to get in and not realize that's what you're on until he's like kind of feeling it. Like, hey, but so how about meeting your dad?
How about this? I got another idea for us, Tom. I want us to really focus on being here and being present together.
Right, Jack. You say that about everything and it really means nothing.
No, it means everything.
Hold on a second.
It really means
well, I do want to make this point. I said it in the chat earlier. I looked up because I was like, what does drama mean? Like people are saying like, oh, this is drama. This is drama. This is drama. This is drama. So what is the etymology of drama? It is action.
Is more present
it is action. And what is happening on the Panelverse is not action. As much as Illumitami wants to run his mouth, it's not action.
Right.
It's action.
And it's not drama. No, I'm talking about everyone in the Panelverse. I'm lumping myself in there, dude. Get real.
You are a lump of the self. I am as present can be, Jack. You are going to the panel waste disposal. You're on like the toxic radioactive level dump. But I got to go through all these. I'm trying to find that time I sang that typo song at you so I can drop the real song in. And I don't know. I got some ideas.
You are seriously talented and you got so many amazing qualities. I really don't think.
See, that's proof that just because you see that in me doesn't mean you're that.
Okay, fine, but I can respect what I see in you. What prevents you from finding anything to respect in me?
Now, when Word Wizard wanted to play that, I was worried about $30, and he said, don't forget about the $60. Word Wizard, were you oblivious to the $5,000? You got the electric motorcycle, wrecked it. You did say you had lung cancer. You did go in the hospital.
Right.
I don't know why he laughs about it. It's like when Jack laughs at the things.
He was dealing with the information he had at the time. I believe he was honest and authentic.
He was honest and authentic as he flip-flopped between whether he did not.
Tom. The time to bring this up is the next time the Wizard grifts, which he's going to go for like 10 or 15K. In that time frame, I'll be all up on that with you.
There you go.
Like I said, the problem is with a lot of the Panelverse is you're all gatekeepers of when you're allowed to be serious.
Oh.
So he's going for 150,000. You see how he's starting to run his mouth? He's already talking too much. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Nobody in our circles has made $5,000 but Wizard. And he allegedly paid his old lady's rent by reducing her debt, not actually paying rent. And he did say that he has a website. That means he's blockchaining. He's retarded. Okay. He's an old coot.
Well, that might be so, but that's all right. We don't have to get
Tommy, that's projection. That's you, dude. I just called you after that earlier.
Say that. I do have one question, though. How does the sound a sonograph makes relate to pedo?
How does the sound a sonograph makes? What?
It's what he was telling Aphrodite Starfire on that stream I did the video game stuff with. She was like, nobody said pedo. I don't know why you're bringing up pedo. And he's like, well, the sound a sonograph makes. And nobody ever got to see where that goes.
What is the sound that a sonograph makes?
No, I ain't got no kids. And not that I know of.
Tom, I
Don't
seriously.
deflect. Wizard,
Hey.
what the fuck was the sound of the sonograph associated with pedo?
What can a love for purity restore?
Stupid Jack Talcott language. There ain't no punchline.
You see the problem, Jack? You can't communicate with people that don't know your language. They think you're speaking something foreign.
Okay,
No,
now
it's
take that
anger.
back to TC saying he doesn't understand anything I say. I'm willing to walk it out, Wizard. So why does the sound a sonograph makes associate with pedo?
And by the way, this guy Wizard here made his own language that no one could understand in the chats intentionally,
Right.
so that nobody could deliver him direct love.
He also
What the fuck does that say about him?
Like the way Jack laughs
Right.
up here, and it's not funny. Wizard LOLs after everything he types.
Okay, fine. You're very observant and critical.
And you're not. You're just critical, but you're not observant.
I want to. There's a balance between us, Tom.
Yeah.
There really is. Yes.
No,
there
we are
is.
the division that Jesus brings.
No, we are actually reflections of each other. Yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
what
a good
did you just
reflection.
say? We're just what? The division that Jesus brings? Perhaps. Perhaps.
Yeah, you're a non-believer. I'm a believer.
Oh, I'm a knower.
No, you're not.
I'm a
You
knower.
deny that book. You deny 9 of the commandments.
That's not accurate. You deny me.
Yeah, I do, because you're a heretic.
I'm not. You just
Listen, the
labeled
way
me
I'm
that
in the
way.
wrong, the way I'm in the wrong is God says I'm not supposed to break bread or hang out with you.
Okay, please pause. This is where I want us
What
to
did I
talk.
say about that pause, you pompous prick?
How do I get us to be present without a fight?
We just covered that, you looping boomer. That doesn't mean anything. Do I need to? I'm more present than you, Jack. I've been watching us all morning.
I offered a condition without a fight.
You
Maybe
said that you're the ones that have conditions, and then you act like you have conditions. You see?
I'm referring to my statement. Please, Tom.
Oh,
I
the
don't
one that was your own language?
I'm attempting consciously to try and resolve argument just with you, just for a little bit.
You know how many disagreements we have off of your delusion and language?
Right. So can we just set them aside for a little bit, just a few
For
minutes,
what?
just to breathe so we can not
I
be.
breathe all day and night, and I'm surprised you do.
What if we put these disagreements aside?
We
Can you
can't. They're
imagine
the
that?
basis of my spiritual belief and faith.
You're really attached to these
That's
disagreements.
why Jesus came to divide with a sword, you fucking moron.
Because of your attachment to our disagreements?
No,
Let's
my
stay focused.
attachment to my God. See how your language is deceptive and manipulative?
I'm trying to stay focused on one
I
topic. at a
am
time.
focused.
Okay. I know.
Now, how many clips do I have of you going, I missed what you said, probably missed what you said, and then
Probably a
that number of
ton.
clips that you're doing, you got to shut up, Tommy, so you hear
Yeah.
what somebody says.
Yep. Probably a ton of those, Tom. I've been
Bingo.
trying with you. Yeah.
Wizard, what about my conversations with Jack make you think I haven't listened to him? You
The
look
fact
like an
that you-
idiot coming up here and backing him and not really making sense.
The fact that you interrupt him all the time, just like you just did now, after you asked me a question and I went to respond and you wanted to keep running your mouth. That's what makes me think you don't listen to him, because you're one
No,
of those
just like Jack,
mainstay
you
characters
used
has
your
to have the
response to the
stage
question
and
time.
point out that the panel host is in error and you have no idea of how to explain his error. You've not once explained how Jack has lied or anything.
Every fucking
Again.
time I do, you tard. I explained your errors. I explained why you're not
Wait,
blockchaining over a
whoa,
website, that you're
wait.
not making a digital coin, that you can't save the world through free postage stamps.
Oh,
Tom,
that's my
there's a-
error. That's my error.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Pearl.
spread misinformation. Didn't acknowledge it.
Guys,
Oh,
please.
well, also
All three of us.
$5,000 of cancer money to an electric
Do
bike
I
could
need to
go.
mute you? Do I need to mute you?
No, I
Please.
just wanted to wrap up his errors.
Okay. Here's something I want to point out. All three of us have been guilty of this
Hey,
shit.
Krupikop's stupid and he's here.
What you just said, Tom, you've explained
He
it.
was right. He was
However-
referring to you himself, El Perro, and
However-
you, Tom, not me. For once, I'm out of the loop.
Well, you did call me a pedo for a while.
No, he included you in that. He
He
said
said
we've
three,
all done
dude.
that.
You know how to count?
He included you, not me. I wasn't talking.
He said we have
Hello.
all done it. He said we have all done it.
Hello. Just
Hi.
because we say something does not mean that it's accepted or understood.
Well, you just nailed yourself, Jack. Exactly. You say shit all the live long day that means nothing.
So you say. So let's get past the disagreement and find out where are we parting ways. So let's get your beliefs.
Okay,
you're
Jack,
very
I'm
attached.
down. I'm down. I'm just saying we do that every time I come. It's when you backstage me. Sideshow Jack. Now turn left, hit the other rake, smack. Hit the other rake, smack. Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead. Can I pull that up?
The chat, man, they're critics because I
No,
do
they're
give
your
you
cult.
so much time and attention,
That's
Tom.
why,
I really
I
do.
don't care about you sharing the chat. Those people are garbage. And the worst yet is
They're
now there's
not.
a lot of new people. I don't mind if a lot of the old school people were still around that would have evolved with this and seen where it's going. We got so many new people just talking shit in it, and you think it means something when they support you.
Dude, you're saying so much, and you're doing what Andy is claiming, virtue signaling.
Yeah.
No, I'm not virtue signaling.
I'm not once.
Andy says I'm not
anything.
screaming from it.
You know what? I don't know what to do here. Tom, you're wearing it out, man. There you go. That is a good one.
I'm not wearing it out, Jack. You're the one that's looping, and we've covered that. You're the one that's looping because you're the one coming up short on the response. I'm just holding steady to my faith.
No, you keep here. The topic today, the question: what can a love for purity restore? I've given it some thought.
What does that mean?
What would it mean to you? What is a love for purity?
Well, if you love purity and you love God, He's the one that restores the things.
Beautiful.
But you're not talking about that God. You say it's just a book, and if He existed, and yada yada yada.
Please don't misunderstand me.
I do understand. That's what our disagreements are.
Tom, I've said those things within the context of what I said, but I study.
What does that mean?
I continue to study and learn more about the Bible and from the Bible.
Right.
So I do. I really do.
But you've already, see, this is like your daddy with his land. Like he says he's already doing it. Then he says he's starting it. Then he says he'll be doing it soon. That's you with the Bible thing.
Well, I'm studying, continuing to develop my knowledge and my relationship with that Bible.
Are you watching videos of people that digress it? Because that's the way you come off whenever you start talking the things and you still believe it. You'll flip and talk about alternate lives and past lives. It's not biblical.
Well, I encourage you to open your mind to
No. See that plant behind wizard? Too much of that opens your mind to demons, along with all substances. All you have to do is open your mind to the scripture and to God.
Let's give some thought to this. Demons. Opening ourselves up to demons, and a demon comes in, and what is that? It's another dark voice, or it's a dark idea, a dark.
I can believe it's the disembodied entities that were Nephilim.
Okay, but what overcomes those demons is the light of God.
Mm-hmm.
The light of God is found with, like you said,
the Word
through
of God.
the love of purity. God
No,
restored.
see, you're starting to put your spin on it.
I'm using my words, your
Yeah,
words,
you
putting
really
them all
almost
together.
were going to get fucked up when you said "our."
You don't have to disagree with me so much.
I
I
do, because you don't agree with Scripture.
says
Whether you say contrary and contradictory, anti-Scripture things.
okay,
Why are
but
we dragging this out? How do you not understand that? We've danced
Bob,
this dance for 3 fucking years at least.
right. Let's
And you
end the
just want to
dance.
act like it's different.
Let's turn the lights on. Let's end the dance, right? We
Oh,
can
when
see
we're
each other in the daylight.
present with the lights on. You been paying
Yeah.
that bill?
You guys have been making out with each other all night, and we're disgusted. We've been seeing it all
I know.
night. We can't stop. Oh my god, dude.
Once again, gatekeeping when we're serious,
It's
or is
gross.
he just running a pick for you?
Yeah, that's
Is he
right,
running a
bitch.
pick?
I gatekeep your timeline. What are you gonna do about it?
You
What
know
is that?
what?
What is that, Jack? What is that solving?
This is reminding me of my earlier days, my low
A
standards
lot
of
like you're
myself.
nowadays.
My low standards of myself would having me go to the bar at closing time for the last call girls. And here I've got panel waste management. I'm telling him, let's turn on the lights. Let's see each other in the light. Might not be as pretty as you're thinking.
That's why I accept my ugliness so well, Jack. I know I'm not a great person. I know I've done some shit in my life. I know I've been a fucking fool. And I'm not going to sit here and virtue signal for anybody. The point is that we've all been doing shit. Just like you said earlier, we all do this shit. It's time to grow up and learn how to get along. That's the simplest part of it.
That's actually what I've been saying for a long time. Consider this idea, please. I was thinking about my own path and what I see in the world, and this makes perfect sense. Excuses will lead one to attach themselves with the world, right? Excuses will justify our selfishness. Excuses will justify our lust, right? It's just nonsense. However, while excuses will lead one to attach themselves with the world, reason, true reason, will lead one to unify with God. God is not of the world, but you can know of God through the intelligence and the patterns of the world. And truly, the absence of impure choices, that allows one's holiness and divinity to be. So we can be with God in the absence of our impure choices. It's really that simple. And the choices that make us angry, are they really that necessary?
Anytime you're angry, like you're acting out, like anger, like there is righteous anger where it's like for a moment, it's like you say some shit, and then it's not about like impulse control. I guess is kind of what it's about, but there is moments for like that burst of anger, but to like fester and do not let the sun set on your anger. It's like the Bible says this, like don't let the sun set on it. Like you're not meant to hold this
So let's
over and
break
over
it
and over.
down. Let's break it down. We were having a conversation. I was grinding through our language barrier, and drunk incel has an outburst, and you backstaged me for it.
You
No.
didn't backstage him over El Perro's language, did you, Talcott?
No,
No.
you're the drunk incel.
Right. He's talking about you, Truth or Cop.
I'm very, I'm
And
very
then while
voluntarily
I'm
celibate.
backstaged, you
He's
proceeded to go on a string of anti-biblical jargon.
and see what I see you doing, Tom, is blaming Truth or Cop to complain about me.
No, I'm saying what happened. You
Uh-huh.
didn't want to have a
I am
conversation.
too.
Right. So you being the leader, the logical guy, the guy that sees what's going on, you think that was the best move?
Yes, I do.
So when you continue to do that and I get tired of wasting my time and not being heard out, you're going to say my whole life is anger.
Your anger is your problem.
No.
I tolerate it. Yes.
See, whenever you're crying that no one wants to hear you out or support your stupid idea.
There's a lot. This is when in the old days, they would sing a hymn or something. You would sing a song. Your anger is your problem. My anger is my problem. And it would be better than that, though. That was terrible. Something like that, though. There would be some representation musically.
I don't know if I really have any good songs.
Uh-oh.
Here, we'll just keep it light. Hopefully it works and doesn't distract. But I do want to calm the energies down.
A little way too loud, though.
Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
In my opinion.
No, I appreciate it. And that's a little softer. Hopefully that's a little better. Tom, can we calm down, man?
Calm Tom in the house. What's up, dude? Oh, that's a beautiful image. That's a hot dude.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Oh man, dude, it's a beautiful dude. He's never been that overweight. That might be a projection. I don't know.
I'll agree that me coming in here and putting up with your shit makes my anger my problem. As long as you accept that for every fucking failure that you can't get done, expecting somebody to do it for you.
I'll take responsibility. I'll take responsibility. I'll do my best.
I like it when I talk like your daddy.
I just talked to my dad today. We just had lunch. We had a second Thanksgiving in a row, by the way. You were very excited about that first one. We had two in a row. Two in a row.
That one daddy.
Very cool, dude.
Paul is all three of your daddies.
Tom, drop your anger, brother, please.
Do I sound angry? I'm more disappointed.
Okay, drop your disappointment.
No, that's on you. My disappointment is your problem.
No.
Okay,
found it.
What do you want from me?
I want your joy. I want to offer you joy. Nothing.
So, your problem.
Huh?
You don't offer that, so that's your problem.
But I do. Just maybe not the way you want it.
How would you bring me joy?
Hey, welcome back, J Money. How are you today?
Yo, what's up, Jack? How you doing, man? Just sitting here dying laughing, man.
Is he one of your Be More neighbors? Is he one of your Be More neighbors?
You're a gem.
How much did he pay you to come up here and support him, Jay?
Nah, man. I like Jack. I even like you, man. You cool, man. You just gotta chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't gotta do shit but stay white and die.
Hey, Tommy, I command you to stay white and die. You have no other options from this point on.
Oh, truth or cop, I also command you to stay fat and incel. There, we both have power over each other.
I'm not fat. I work, dude. You couldn't fucking keep up with me. Come up here and do some fucking work with me, bitch.
Oh, I did question if you were on the crystal methamphetamine whenever you lost all that weight real fast, didn't I?
I told you what it was. I already gave you the answer. We can talk at chat. Oh, I am streaming tonight because it's Sunday. I might need you to hold my hand because I'm I've been drinking all day, dude. It's terrible. I've had wine, whiskey, bourbon, and vodka even, and a beer.
There's some Mickey's malt liquor bullets in there. Those are good.
But I'm still going. I'm still here.
Right. Jack, I thought you and Rizzy were on his channel later.
I don't know what you're saying, Tom.
Truth or Talk, you have a show posted that's
I'm gonna forward over.
Yeah, that's an old thumbnail. I recycled the thumbnail because I want to make a new one today.
I'm not worried about the thumbnail. Jack doesn't sound aware.
Tom, I am. I'm just trying to not focus on you right now.
You know that guy you're gonna talk to? He's giving me that guy you're gonna talk to, he's giving me some of the best props anybody in the Panelverse has ever said about me.
I believe it. I've given you props too. You just
Yeah, but it's empty when you do it.
no. I'm a fan of yours, Tom. You're just so angry at me. Your bitterness.
Right, and you deflect and avoid why that is. But
I
yeah,
I would say like this: Tom's able to trigger the anger and bitterness in ourselves if we're not like able to carry on the conversation elsewhere. When he calls me a dweeb, and he's gonna call me fat, and he's gonna call me this, and he's gonna call me that, and he's gonna say all this shit. I don't give a fuck, though. Call me all that shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you've been beaten down, you've given up. You know there's nothing left for you, so you just given up and you drink.
I know what's left for me. I've been beaten down. I've given up for sure, but I know what's left for me. I do know that.
Sure.
No.
So my thing with Jack is, among these hours of reels, I can just have him flip it. Tom's a demon. He worships Satan. Tom's my best friend. He's truly my brother in Christ. And it means nothing.
Tom, I promise you, if you listen to me a little bit more than you'd like me a little bit more than you do now.
And you keep saying I'm going to like you and come around, and then you laugh and take all my gripes not serious. And that's
I don't mean to do that.
That's probably why your bloodline is.
That's because you sound like such a bitch.
No, here's what it is. Tom has helped me learn things about me, and that includes my insensitivity. I can do better. Instead of laughing at people when they're angry, like I'm doing with Tom, I'm laughing instead of getting...
Well, it's not just when I'm angry. Whenever I'm telling you that true biblical stuff, whenever I'm telling you why your family's probably a hiatus and just all the things, you are like completely detached from facing your...
So it's when you're getting your fee-fees?
Okay, that's one thing. I'm glad you reminded me. No, it's not that, but Word Wizard, why do people like you and Flow State seem to say because you can psychopathically avoid your feelings that's a medal of honor?
It's not psychopathically avoiding my feelings. It's knowing how to deal with them appropriately so I don't sound like a crying bitch.
I'd say the issue is knowing when they're a valid thing to bring in.
Wizards, you have no idea not how to sound like a crying bitch. I'm sorry.
So I got a question. I got a question for all you people seeking help and needing somebody to listen. Why are you going to the internet to find somebody to listen?
Who is seeking help? Have you been listening to Jack as he tells us we need help and we're broken?
Tom, you listen, please pause. If you pause right here and now, you'll see it yourself.
I'm showing that I'm listening. Are you listening, Jack?
I'm suggesting let's pause together and listen together.
This music is elevator music. If we pause, it's dead air.
Just another one to cry about, right?
Well, and see, that's your narrative. Do I sound like I'm crying, faggot?
Well,
stop moving. Stop moving with it. It's okay that you've never been an entity of like any real value or conversation. But I liked your Hitler mustache when you were rocking it.
Yeah.
Yo, man, chill, man. What's happening? Why you so mad?
I'm frustrated because the class is too slow and I feel like I need to act out.
No, but you don't.
You serious. You're a serious person. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk serious. We got a serious issue.
Jay, I've got years of serious this guy didn't want to play out. Because with Jack, it kind of exposes him and it smashes the whole brand and actually kind of condemns his soul to hell if he doesn't change.
Let's talk about the serious then. You know, like the serious charges of rape. The serious charges of being a terrorist as he walks into a postal service with a box of cupcakes. Let's talk about the seriousness then, okay? You running your mouth with all your bullshit. That's the serious part.
What's the bullshit?
The baseless accusations.
I never accused him of rape.
You are accusing him of not being Jack. You are accusing him of being false.
No. I'm accusing Jack of being inauthentic. See, Wizard, this is why you're not real. This is why you're not real, Wizard. How about...
You are accusing him of blasphemy. You are accusing him of being dishonest.
So you learned from your daddy to just keep pointing at your opposition. How about saying what you do that's the thing of value?
We're not talking
Well,
about
what
me.
I
We're
will
talking
say
about
here,
you saying
where I
Jack
disagree
We are
with
talking
El
about
Perro
you.
here, and I do want to again, Talcott. You already said you can. I would appreciate that a lot if you'd send your audience over there. But Tom, you extended invite, but to El Perro and what he's saying there, like you.
All right, do a shot and sum it up for us, Truth or God.
Fuck you. I'm gonna do a shot of your bullshit, all of yours.
That's the thing. I think is what happened is if me and Jack tried to grind out that language communication on a point, that would have been the content. But then to add wizard in and start from scratch and try and grind that out, it's too much.
It's not too much, and we don't need to focus on the content. Let's focus.
You and Wizard's little knot at each other's throat is also fake.
Let's focus on the conversation, please. And what I heard Wizard offer as feedback is that he's right. You're not accepting me for who I am, and you're saying I'm not as I am.
No, I'm saying as you are, and that's why I don't accept you, and you're saying I'm eventually going to accept that.
No.
Okay, you're not saying I'm eventually going to accept you?
Well, Jack, he's seeing you as he sees you.
Okay.
And other way around. Like
he's not seeing me honestly.
That's okay. That's okay. That's fine.
And then to project and accuse him of being somebody that he's not. That's the accusation.
Oh, how is that a projection?
Refusing to accept Jack for who he is one thing. But
Wizard, we're not escalating. This is bad. You're not going to make the law enforcement. I am from the Panelverse and I'm here to help, and it's not going to work to escalate the situation, sir.
How am I accusing Jack?
Then why are you escalating?
I am not.
El Perro, please.
He's drinking, El Perro.
Yes.
I'm drinking. I am.
No,
drinking the substance of everyone in the conversation.
Not being who he is.
You guys actually aren't.
But we're getting somewhere, Jack. How am I accusing you of not being who you are?
As
I'll accept. I'm
Jack, he's not accusing you of being someone else.
Yes, he is, Truther.
From your perspective, he is. From his perspective, he's not.
Right, but here's the thing,
Perro.
It is not okay.
You haven't answered my question, Perro. So don't.
It's not okay to rely on dishonest opinions. Okay, that's what El Perro.
I agree. We should.
Okay, but back up. We recognize that Tom has his right to see me how he wants, but I said he is not seeing me honestly.
Now you're holding this up. You're not focused, Jack. You're not in the now. You don't have the lights on.
That's you.
Boy, Jack, he's telling you how he sees you right now, and all of a sudden we're believing El Perro's projections. And
Can we get more drunk people?
You're missing the point, dude, and you're not helping.
And he's gonna host you later.
I don't know.
I think I'm tuning in. I might even try to get a panel set on that.
The reality is you have not been seeing me accurately.
You saying what the reality is like you saying facts for your opinion.
Well, my opinion on occasion may contain facts, right?
Little arrogant.
I'm offering plenty of room, you know? I'm not arrogant, Tom. That's you.
Jack, you are about to throw a wrench in this whole thing. You see me as arrogant because you like to stay on subject matter that you actually don't know anything about.
That's not accurate, though.
It is. So instead of saying that's not accurate, how about for a change? How about for a change you say, what type of subjects is that?
Thank you, Tom. What do you mean by I'm whatever you said.
Like when you try and describe how the economy or the government works, or that you say you've studied human behavior and you've had all this education, but that's just you watching things. Because in an education, we have a bar and a person of that achievement that can grade us and say that we are knowledgeable of a thing or not.
That's one way. You don't know
Jack,
of
the
other
way
ways.
you're claiming is why you're out here saying you're a thing and nobody is purchasing it.
You're not having a conversation with me.
Neither are you. You're trying to have the chat have a conversation with me. And I'm old enough, I can't read a damn thing on this phone screen.
Here, I'll read it to you. How
No,
is Jack
because I
with you
don't care.
99%
He's a
of the
liar.
Hear
I'm
me
not
now.
here to talk to you.
He is not a cunt to you. He wants peace with you. He's got love for you, but you're not. Tom,
Jack,
please calm
I'm
down.
not here to have a conversation with your chat. And if you rely on the chat all the time, you're going to be like the people that are relying on AI for everything. You're just going to lose any ability to speak for yourself.
Jack, let me ask you, if you had nobody on panel, would your conversation not only be limited to the chat?
Who?
Probably. Yeah, I'd probably be talking with the chat, using the chat
Right,
for
okay,
information.
Wizard. With respect, Wizard, this is what you're missing. He's not considering what we're saying half the time. He's just looking for the best chat he wants to throw up on the screen in its place. And it's not really good.
Well, the problem I think is that
he's listening to you.
the problem is I think he's been listening to your rhetoric repeat over and over as a looper daily, making your false accusations, and he's tired of it.
How do you not see that he's the one repeating things for years, Wizard? And what if
He'll repeat that over and over.
He just gotta chill. That's it. Like, panel, man, you listening, just chill, man. Come up here and chill. You cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta chill. That's it. Air your grievance out, right? Unpack it all. You understand what I'm saying? Walk Jack through it patiently. You'll get farther that way. All you're doing is pissing yourself off more. You're just gonna get yourself mad because you don't realize it, but you're creating this. You yourself are creating the wall of miscommunication between you and Jack based on your approach, like without even realizing it. That's why it's double frustrating for you,
J Money, you are spot on, my friend. And this is
God, sorry.
This is actually, though, an example. It's a visible example of how the human conscious works, whatever. We're like toddlers, man. If we don't see the bigger picture, we will fight like hell, we'll scream like hell, we'll throw a temper tantrum. But then when we get outside of the temper tantrum and we actually see the bigger picture, we often find maybe we were wrong. And I think that's going to happen with our friend Tom, Panel Waste Management, which, while Tom takes offense of the fact I put him in the back, admittedly, he goes in the back. Number one, by the time he does, I'm just done with the interruption and negativity. And I actually feel I'm doing him a favor. I'm preventing him from being so bitter and angry publicly.
Exactly, because that's what's going to end up happening. Like, he don't realize it, but you kind of like helping him by just even allowing him to get it off his chest. Is what's going to end up happening. He's going to harbor this in so much that the slightest thing in his personal life, someone who doesn't even know about none of this existence, it could be Sally from down the street preparing his latte in the morning, and he's gonna be like, Sally, you fucking, he's just gonna go crazy because of everything that he built up against you. And it's not healthy, bro. It's not healthy. Just work on that, man, because you're cool. You know what I'm saying? You're cool. It could be different. You know what I'm saying? But it's in your hands.
Yeah, and I think he should love him more like that. He needs more love like that because he does make himself look a big fool many times. And with that, I got to go grab a bite to eat. Be blessed. Have a good day. Much
love to you. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, this has been a interesting experience. You stream J Money? I can't remember
Nah,
if you told me this
nah,
before.
I don't. I just be on Taco's channel. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to catch up with me, come over
Nice.
there. That's my guy. I want to see him grow, man. That dude right there, really gifted. You know what I'm saying?
He
Many
is. And you
different
know what?
areas.
I'm overdue. And now that I think about it, I might have gotten some messages from him that I didn't even look at. Discord. I saw something from Discord, and I don't use the app much, but I know he does.
For
Talking
sure, yeah.
about, hey, for those who aren't aware, talking about Mega Bloodbath, formerly known as the Real Breakfast Tacos. But,
Yeah. Mega bloodbath debate, or better yet said,
Mega Bloodbath.
you know, 'cause that's he got to do the voice when you say mega bloodbath. You know,
Yeah.
that's a trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, it's cool, man. I just came up to like see what he was gonna say. I like to hear things like this in real time, so I could like respond to him and like, you know, tell him something. Hopefully, something resonates with him because I sense something good in the guy, like passionate
Yeah.
people like that. You know what I'm saying? They have something. They don't let nobody else in. You understand what I'm saying? All the way into where the mind and the real thoughts are. But when you do and you unlock that, like they're like the coolest people, like the most kindest, most they'll take their shirt off their back for you, but in the surface they're so on defense mode that it's like, I gotta show everybody this side and rage against the machine. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta do that, my boy. You ain't gotta be so on defense because one day we gonna go. One day we gonna go and think about it like this. A perspective flip always changes things. Say, God forbid, you know, this is what you chose to use this time to express to Jack. And God forbid something happens tomorrow and you can't see Jack no more ever again. You can never communicate. And that's how you left it with your brother. Why would you want to do that? Even worse, something happens with you and you leave Jack with the desire and craving to want to fix it with you. And now he can never because life is life. Life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? It's important to, you know, at least try to fix things, right? So that way, whenever life decides it wants to throw you that curveball, bro, you all right. You know, things are good. You don't gotta, you know, harbor resentment. You where you want to be mentally, physically. That's what's important, man. That's what's important. Your people, your friends, your mind, your health. You understand what I'm saying? After that, it's all good. Like you got people calling me all sorts of crackhead and this and that in the chat. I don't give a fuck. I know. Oh, I don't give a F. I know who I am and what I got going on in my life. I know that, you know, they don't know me, so I won't let that bother me. Keep bringing it. Bring the engagement. You know what I'm saying? Keep making comments in Jack's chat to bring more people. You see what I'm saying? To spread the algorithm. That's what I want to see. Like that's the only thing I pull from that. And I hope you do more of that because that's just going to increase the engagement. So bring that energy, Tommy. It's going to help you. I promise you.
Hey, much love. You've got an understanding. You see what's going on. There's clearly some frustration and some angst, but you see the good dude that's behind it, right? I do too.
Yeah, I do. Passionate.
And I think that's why I've been so, I don't know, willing to put up with the nonsense. I mean, it is a disrespect to me to be disrespected so much by some of these people. But you know what? The Bible points it out, right? We are here for one another, and true love is persistent. Tom's persistence, it comes across as a little bit of angry, but I think it's because he's been hurt in the past. And I think we could help him.
I sense that. I definitely sense that in him. And it's cool, you know?
Jay, because I can be I've got streams I'll share from the past. Because see, my channel was coming up. And I did lose it because a guy Jack supports drove me to show that I've been that one white guy in a group full of thugs that Dave Chappelle's talked about in the past. And that's how I ended up getting my channel taken down. Because Jack still supports that guy to come around and throw my current loss in my face. But I am doing what you said, Jay. Every day I think this might be the last chance to show Jack that he is on the broad path of destruction, not the narrow path of eternal life. And if you're one from Taco's channel, you might not buy into that, but it's the thing. All right, well,
I believe God. I'm one of the few theists over there. You can ask him.
Oh, okay. I just don't watch often unless I know somebody that's on there. Because I mean, no hate to Tacos. I don't feel like he does it as clean as he thinks he does. But maybe one day I'll take a run at it.
Yeah, I mean, he allows people to be themselves as long as you're not going in there with hate speech, bigotry, like racism and stuff like that. You coming in there talking your talk. You're not attacking the person. You're attacking the opinion. He'll let anybody say.
This is another way Jack misrepresents me. Like for 3 years, I've done a thing where I do say all the words, and I haven't stopped collecting black friends and people that say, hey, I get it now. I can hear white people say anything. It doesn't trigger me. And Jack would still have people believe that I'm racist. But I think it's just there's a stigma to non-white people telling white people they can and can't do a thing that I think is part of the design to keep us opposed. Like, I don't go out and aim words at people. I'm going to say my rap songs. I'm going to say the Chappelle jokes. But, and when Jack disrespects me, I just do it because I know he doesn't like it.
I mean, but like, what do you consider disrespect? Like specify, because me personally, at least, the few times I've been here, I haven't heard Jack disrespect you. So maybe I missed it, right?
No, you might not realize you guys both kind of had a conversation for me that has totally, I mean, even before you got up here or before we got on this, Jack and Wizard worked together to keep us off the rails of any actual progression in that conversation, because Jack wants to think we all need help so he can be the savior, and it's like an 80s TV show. He thinks he's teaching these kids, but he doesn't realize these kids are teaching him.
That's good though, right? It's an ecosystem. Like Jack is not beyond learning.
He's projecting when he says he's been hurt. Because my channel showed me walking the streets of Vegas, helping out the outside people, watched me transition into living outside. And Jack, I was just watching Jack today let Flow State and Based Oracle say he's homeless, this broke homeless bum.
Wait, whoa, please, Tom. I let them say it.
Yeah.
I let you say all sorts of crap about me.
Right, but the difference is, just like with your daddy, the offensive stuff is true.
Tom, you're blaming me for what others said.
No, listen, Jack. They say the things, you backstage me on my turn, and you just keep the laughs going with them. And then you say, why aren't we friends?
There's more than just that, Tom.
Jack, you're no, there isn't, Jack. There's not more. The other day when you said we were supposed to you wanted me and you to take on Paul and everybody and flip this stuff, that's what we had planned. And I have the stream where you stabbed me in the back.
Well, you chose to find a reason, and then you dug in and never found a reason.
No, listen. Do you remember the agreement offline? Do you remember the agreement offline? What?
Why can you not?
No, you're deflecting from your narrative you started. So let me remind you what happened.
Why?
Because you're wrong, and you're blaming it on me.
Can we stop fighting over who's right and who's wrong? And just stop blaming?
You want to say you're trustworthy and honorable, and that's not the truth. And when I try and explain why, you shut it down like this.
Why are you so insistent on convincing me that I'm untrustworthy?
Because you sat here with me in the backstage saying I'm broke and need help. And that's what you say you're sick of people saying about you.
I am. I'm sorry for lashing out at you with what I've been receiving.
But you'll do it again.
I hope not to. I am working on me,
But
sincerely.
how are you going to be a life coach if you're not surrounded with damaged people? Maybe you should find Trexie's ex-boyfriends.
What?
I'm just kidding. She's the one that's damaged. Did you see her sleeve tattoo? She's probably a witch.
Come on. That's a crazy shot. You see, for you to be, you get mad at people taking shots at you, right? And Jack allowing it. But he just allowed you to take a shot at somebody in the chat that got nothing to do with this conversation.
No, I am intellectual enough that each person is their own situation. I just keep it real. And I don't like when people don't want to stay on the level, because I'll be honest with people how they've wronged me or what my beef is. But it's when they want to deny that it's like, oh, well, then why bother? Let's.
He just took accountability right now. He just said, I got to work on me. Like, that's him.
Oh, always.
Thank you. You know what?
Right.
Thank you, buddy. I miss
It's true, though. Like, I heard that part. I'm listening to both sides. You got to understand, panel, I don't have a dog in this race. I'm new. So I'm just going according based on, I'm winging it, right? So I'm hearing you, and I'm hearing Jack. You got points. You got points. If you feel that way, and that's real valid, you got lives and you got little things you could present that's like, yo, that's real. Like, this really happened. You really wronged me, Jack. It's only right if Jack makes that right with you. In my opinion, it would even be better to do it offline maybe in person, but if that can't happen, then at least by phone, direct, like an actual phone call, ring, 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 you pick up and it's Jack on the line, not no freaking StreamYard, not no YouTube, not nothing like that. Like, you clearly want something more from the man.
Well, I get what you're saying, but with me and a few people, the problem with Jack can be offline. He can kind of be an ex-girlfriend texter, but I think we should do it online because that's where the value to the viewer is. If it all comes first full circle, like it all transpired online, why take the clothes offline,
Because at the end of the day, that's why there's no resolution. This is chaos. Like, what you're doing is you're feeding chaos.
So maybe the problem is
do it offline.
Maybe the problem is I'm one of the few people that's maintained keeping it real online.
No.
How am I not real?
The way you represent me. It has not.
Only you can represent you.
It's okay. That's not accurate because your words that you choose to say about me, that's been discussed here, right?
Thanks for the soundbite. Remember when you said I'm sick of dealing with this homeless guy? I want to hang out with billionaires?
Yes. Don't you see how much you frustrated me, dude? I was so fed up with you. I'd rather go hang out with selfish pricks.
And what is it you think frustrates you?
Your interruptions and your anger, those things.
Okay, my anger is obviously from being backstaged. I have shown many times I cannot interrupt you and let you go. I think your problem is I show you that maybe some of your goals are not achievable. Maybe some of your views are not Christianity. And maybe whenever you try and front Christianity, it's not because the right reasons.
That's what you do offer. But hey, Jay, you asked earlier what I do that disrespects Tommy. And it is when I put him in the back. He feels offended and slighted
and
by
speak
that.
For me, because we can all say for ourselves.
And I speak for him, describing why I'm putting him in the back and what I think he can do to change the behavior.
Yeah, you also say Tommy's problem is this, and you try and put reasoning onto why I do things that are incorrect.
I do.
That's right. That's fair. That's a fair critique, Tommy. But you got to understand, like, I've heard you myself go off the rails, right?
I have.
You don't catch yourself, right? So that alone is bad content, right? If nothing else is bad content, people yelling over each other. There's no, it's not.
Sometimes that's good content. But sometimes I go off the rails because I can see that the whole, like whatever we might have built throughout the stream has now been driven into the ground and it's pointless. And sometimes that's just how I close it out.
I mean, it's never a good idea, right, to go to another human being's platform and like invoke that, right? If you want to do it on yours, fine, all day. If you want to crash out, it's going left. Let's just crash out, right?
I'm glad you brought that up because, see, the reason I think it's okay is because we are a tighter circle of regular interactive channels, and whenever Jack would come to mine, he wouldn't let the conversation go. He wanted to just be like, hey, man, let's just... And I'm like, no, let's have the real talk over here on mine. But then he'd have to hear it out. He can't backstage me and cut me off. And Jack, you acknowledge that your attitude changes when you don't have Mod God.
There's a reason. Because the environment is different.
What is that?
Cows, we've got a wonderful opportunity here. A long time. It's been a long time. Welcome back, Henry, the producer. Holy cow.
Nice.
Wow.
Caffeinated too. NTAC to
How's it going, Jack?
Live and breathe.
I'm feeling blessed. Tom, how are you feeling about this?
That is quite this. Usually you say there's a surprise in the back. I'm like, whatever. But that is a surprise.
It is. It is. It's great to see you. How have you been? Seriously.
Just crazy busy.
Is that good or bad?
It's all good.
Good.
Yeah, work and side hustles and kids and looking
That's
after. Right. I'm in someone else's flat right now because I'm dog sitting. So
Beautiful. Oh, how cute, man. Beautiful.
That's good. You can tell he's an older boy. I love older dogs.
yeah,
He just relax, chill, you know.
Nice, man.
I love animals.
Hey, that looks like a very peaceful evening, and I appreciate you joining the chaos and the craziness of the live stream, man.
This was chaos?
No, tonight has been amazing, and I do sincerely. I want to hats off and thank you to you, Tom.
No, you just overall, you need to stop. It's like whenever Paul would say this creature, the warthog creature, you're downgrading us when you label us chaos. And my chaos is when you don't want to have a conversation.
But Tommy, you have to understand, God himself literally made the earth and life out of the chaos, right? Boy, life comes out of chaos. Look now, you guys are breathing new life into your bone right now. It's not so much anger. It's not so much craziness.
Well, that is mostly because of you, MLK type middleman, because
I'm not trying to be that. I'm just speaking from the heart, brother. Like that's it. Like,
because like I was threatening Jack earlier, I've got 3 years of his bullshit I'm making content out of in the hopes that he'll see it if this doesn't help.
How about you scrap all of that, right, and start a show together with Jack where you discuss current events and interview people in the world and, like, you know, enlighten folks. How about you just drop that altogether? Stop trying to destroy them and help each other build and become better. You can become better with it. Like, quell the hate in your heart. It's not lucrative. It's not beneficial to you.
I don't have hate in my heart. I have frustration that a man expresses he wants to get closer to this Christianity thing and then resists it as if I'm hostile for showing him.
I don't think
but
so.
what if you are hostile while showing him?
Once again, if you want a link or timestamp, I can probably in each context show that you're doing a thing that you know will get me riled up. Even Trek did a commentary where they're like, look, Jack knows what he's doing right here. He's going to put Tom in the back. He's going to let everybody talk shit. And he's going to bring him up when it's all in chaos and expect him not to be pissed off.
Maybe.
It's literally been 80% of our shows. And back in the day, you used to have me up. We'd have a good conversation. And then halfway through the stream, you just decide to like bring people on and go WWE on me. I've watched those all morning.
Here,
But he's running a
please.
show.
Everything you're describing, I'm sorry. I've experienced those things myself. I know how frustrating it is. I'm sorry if that happened and I'm the cause of it with you, but we can do better. And that is what I trust in. Okay?
I mean, you've got the lowest bar. I'm sure you can do better. It's like a little
I
bunny.
know.
You can go over that bar.
See, that's
So
a shot right there, Tommy. Come on, like, what was that really necessary?
You
Trying
know
to,
how hard it is to raise the bar when you've joined the outside livers to try and do what I do online as well, and now I don't even get to YouTube it anymore because now the algorithm is looking for my face, my voice to take another channel down just for finding out it's me.
But like,
Tom,
hold on,
bigger
why don't you
fish.
get to do it? Why can't you just make another YouTube channel, or why can't you just do
I
something now?
did, but I can never be myself on camera again because I don't know how they figure out it's me. I had a channel that was clean, no strikes. They found out it was me and they just took it down.
But like, okay, what is it about you that you feel like they're just doing that? Like, anybody can make another.
Once you lose one channel, they never let you have one again if they can keep track that it's you.
They do. I'm trying to tell you, they do. You can do it. I see people do it all the time. People get demonetized. They drop a channel. They'll do another one. Like, there's a guy who I watch sometimes. His name is Point and Shoot. He lost his original channel and then came out with another one called Point and Shoot Forever. It's a completely different channel. It's not the same channel. He just restarted. That's what happens. YouTube got guidelines. It is what it is. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let things like that discourage you. And if that's the case, then establish yourself on another platform. There's
Crap everybody I've had interaction with for 3 or 4 years. If I did that, I'd just walk away from it. And I'm not saying you're wrong or lying, but I don't know why they hit my channel. I mean, they told me it's because they found out it was me. So I don't know how I could manage a channel where I can show my face again.
Well, you know why? Because I'm going to tell you why, and that's crazy you said that. Because the thought in my head, that thought is accurate to this conversation. What YouTube does, if you're banned in one channel, if you start another one while that's still unresolved, it will stop you. Like, they will do that. So that's probably why you think that, because you probably still have an ongoing issue with your first channel. It's probably undergoing some sort of system, something. When you try to circumvent that and create a new channel to try to get around your ban, they will knock down the other channel you make. In those instances, you must have an ongoing issue with YouTube.
I mean, they already bashed my appeal and said my channel is gone, so I don't know. Jack, why is that a drain on you? Weren't you concerned with me being able to channel? Because when Flow State says, unfortunately, my channel is down, don't him and Paul have like lines to YouTube people that they're not offering or speaking? They're not representing me, Jack, on behalf of me.
Why would they? You're so hostile towards
That's
them.
you. Why would we represent you to go see the president if you don't even let me talk to you?
Well, here, this is what, let's swing back to this, right? I allow you to talk with me, but you've got such a negative filter towards me. It's been impossible.
I know you see it that way, but that's what you're labeling when I'm like, Jack, that's incorrect. Whether it's economic, political, religious, if I just tell you you're wrong, you get mad.
Well, it's because you seem to have patterns. You refuse to see me as right.
Now, see, when you say patterns, that's your memories. And,
Okay.
and that's fine, but you can't say that I can't go to my memories.
Okay, I see that you deny the good that I offer. Simple
I
as that.
need you to humor me once and tell me what that is.
The good that I offer?
Excuse you, yeah.
I promote the love of God. I promote self-development, being
You actually want to be doing those things.
What?
I know that's your goal. See, that's your goal, is to promote God and the self-help, but people that have God they don't need self-help. They have God. See how it's a contradiction?
Well,
it's like when I say I don't need a life coach. I had a dad and a mom and teachers and stuff. I've been life coached.
Hey,
So you see how you looking for a reason to turn it back negative? Like, you understand? You
Yeah,
asked him a
I'm
question.
looking for a reason to show Jack that he's trying to make a thing out of a non-thing.
You cut him off.
Life coaching is something for rich people to spend excess money on.
Yeah, but you cut him off by after asking him a question, what good do you offer? And he's literally answering the question, then interject and cut him off. So
Right.
it's like you now have to learn how to communicate.
I acknowledge that, and it's because we've had this conversation so many times. And if Jack's not going to maybe think maybe he's not doing something for a change, like when I brought him calm, I said, Jack, you're kind of just like a contestant for Dinner for Schmucks. And he calmed down. He was like, hey, maybe I am. Maybe I'm just like kind of silly saying I'm going to end all wars and stuff.
Right.
I've tried. Here's a piece of advice that has always worked for me. You don't have to take it. I'm just telling you, this has always worked for me, right? Every time I get mad or I'm in a situation where I feel like angry about something, right? I don't start with the blame on them. I start with the blame on me. What did I do that led to this, that I could have done differently, that didn't have to go this way? I start there. Only once when I've concluded that in its entirety, and I fully check myself first, then I start to unpack what I feel was done to me. You understand what I'm saying?
From leaving my house and being in a motorcycle accident to choosing join panel, I get the whole accountability thing. And once I'm through the accountability thing so far, I think I'm waiting for some reciprocation.
I don't know, man, because I feel like, this was going pretty well, and he was literally about to unpack a question that you asked him, and you didn't even let him, and then you're trying to turn it back into like
this is going better than you think. It can get way broader, complicated. And Jack will sometimes walk into those things. Like, Jack, I think you keep things bottled up. Like, you never brought up the, hey, you mailed the Rose money until you were mad.
Well, Tom, here's the thing. You're right, I didn't. But you've been so focused on the negative. I'm trying to point out to you, hey, dude, there's some good about me. You don't have to be such a bitter bitch every time you come around me.
Okay, let's acknowledge that we're resetting that statement. I need you to tell me what's so good about you, and I need you to drop the bitch thing. Jay knows we don't stand on the street and call grown-ass men a bitch.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's the bitch word. That's come on. That's not godly.
For Andy in the chat, whenever he was saying, yeah, guys get worked up over the bitch thing, it's a big prison culture. I've never been to prison. Bitch thing in prison is even worse than on the street. You don't want to call dude bitch in prison unless you're like,
all right, let's drop the bitch word and we'll just focus on your bitterness. Okay.
See, I'll tolerate it, but
Well, the thing is, forgot where I was going to go.
Like, you looked bitter on Landry's whenever you stormed out without having a biblical conversation. It looked bitter.
Here's the thing. What you were saying is I need to tell you what's good about me, but here's where the test is of your character, my friend. Your character, your integrity is being tested in this moment. Tell us all what you find to be good in Jack.
You're still doing it, and I've been watching you do it in old footage.
Are you incapable?
I think you did what I thought was good in a friend, and like I said, you ran it into the ground. And then when I started to tell you how, you just said, your anger is your problem. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. And so now there's absolutely, I have faith you can come up with something from your own mind.
What triggered me is earlier this week, you blamed me, like without knowing how you turned on me. You said that was me without realizing it. You said I'm the one that turned on the let's show Paul up and show him that he's not what he thinks and stuff. That was you, and you left me hanging live.
Okay, but that still didn't answer the question. I think you're in avoidance and denial.
No, listen.
Your failure and refusal
all I had said back then was give me a fair back and forth with him and I'll do the rest. And that day you said, this isn't going to be a place to attack Paul, but you've turned it into a place where everyone can attack me.
That's not what it's intended for.
Don't say that,
And I
because it's what
really-
it has been. And you can't say it's not intended when I'm sitting here watching that beard and hair grow with you just backstaging me and talking shit. And
I'm about to do it again. Because you're not really trying to understand.
I mean, I think he is. I think that was his best attempt yet for me
You're right.
coming here,
It
for him
was.
to understand. Like, this is most patient. He wasn't going off the rails. He was literally talking to you in a cool, composed manner. I feel like if that was bad, then I don't know what to say, because that wasn't bad.
No, you're right. And thank you too, Tom. Today was one of the best. I think we made it farther than we have in the past. Nolan, welcome to you.
Hello, sir. How are you? It's been such a pleasure to talk with you again, sir. It's been weeks now. I've been having such a hectic schedule that I have not even been able to talk with you on Instagram as well, sir. Sir, would you be free tonight on Instagram on tomorrow morning?
You're welcome to hit me up.
Okay, sir. Yeah. And anything else, sir? So what conversation we had today?
What was that question? Sorry.
What topic of discussion we had today, sir? I just tuned up a few moments ago.
Well, we spent once again quite a bit of time trying to communicate and understand our friend Illumitami, despite his claims that he's always in the back and he never gets to be heard. I think today we had some very healthy and hopefully forward-moving conversations. Because I don't mean to offend the guy, and I'm sure he doesn't mean, well, he might mean to offend me, but I'm all right. But the other topic is the question, what can a love for purity restore? I believe a love for purity will lead us to a love for the truth, right? We'll search for the answers if we want to know what's pure, if we want to be with purity. We'll search for the truth, and it is the truth that shall set us free. But it's only through love that we find the answers.
Oh, by love, actually want to mention again, our friend King Stephen has just announced that they're definitely going on a date with Jennifer Lawrence, his new wife. He mentioned it last stream, so we should congratulate him.
Nolan, I don't need to do anything with that man.
Yeah.
And you actually
I mean-
think he's telling the truth?
Yeah,
What man?
I'm not sure about it because he mentioned Jennifer Lawrence was hanging him with him on his date.
And you think that's real?
I'm not sure, sir. We can never proclaim anything to be 100% correct or 100% incorrect. There's always a probability or a chance. Even a person like King Stephen can definitely pull out something like that. We should always have that.
But no, the thing I'm trying to understand sincerely is you believe it's real enough to bring it up here on my live stream. And this is not the first time you brought it up. And I'm wondering, Nolan, dude, what are you missing, man?
Oh, if I'm coming across as something which you don't like, I sincerely apologize, sir.
No, please. There's no offense. It's truly a wonder. And it's not just you, though. It's many. I don't understand why I'm unseen. It feels I'm unseen here. Like with Tom, he doesn't see the good in me. And Nolan, We have
Yes.
talked about things that are far greater than who Stephen might or might not be dating, right? And I haven't heard much from you about those things. It's like, okay. Well,
Oh, Sir Jack, yes, yes. In regards, I just recalled one question in regards to that. So since Christmas is coming, we need a Santa Jack Talcott as well as a gift for our audience. I can't even say the sentence properly, but I just want to give you a proper message because since Christmas is knocking at our doors, I believe, and Jesus will get resurrected from the place it came from, which is, I know you are Jesus himself, Jesus in flesh. So I just want you to have, I mean, get considered about, um, like for every Talcott fans to be uh like the image of Jesus, image of Santa, and just give your blessings as a gift to every one of us.
I appreciate the ideas. But please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Okay. I am hoping to play a leading role in the return of Jesus, but the return of Jesus is not me. It is us. It's we. We who turn to God. We who restore a love for purity so that we walk with purity and divinity as Jesus and God intended. It's all coming together. When we stop worrying and fearing, you see it all. You can see so much more when you stop worrying and fearing. It's just the perfect design of how we are. Those who worry and fear demonstrate an absence of faith. An absence of faith shows that you're choosing to feel detached from the one source of creation that breathes life into all time and brings form from the space. So the God that created everything in the beginning is with us. And in the beginning was the original idea, right? The original idea of you and me and everything like us. It was already there from the beginning. That's why there's a perfect order and a perfect unfoldment of what we are. But God created us to determine what will be. It is God who is. And we're like the transmitters and receivers, the generators of tomorrow. But tomorrow's not guaranteed. So where does that place us, man?
Exactly, exactly. Where it places.
I think it places us in the here and now. And if you, whoever you are, you realize wherever you are, whenever you are you in the here and now, right? Wherever you go, you're always here and now. It's always your path you are on. So wherever you are, start new trails and patterns of thoughts. I didn't really go through these, but if you guys don't mind, I thought these are helpful. If you have ideas or questions, please. Know that wherever you go, you're always here and now. You can always start over at any time. There's nothing available to you until you find it or receive it. And that includes thoughts and feelings. So just because you notice that a thought or a feeling is not there, that you don't have the answer, you're not feeling what you want, don't despair. Just realize it's not there until you find it. You can find anything you seek. Each of us, you are here to receive and share. We're not here to acquire and possess. Each of us, your purpose is to lead yourself through life with righteousness and honor. Love will win if you let love win. And you want love to win, because if you don't let love win, then there's suffering. And who wants suffering? Only the fools in hell want suffering. So allow love to win. And know who you are now from what you were when, knowing that the past created you into today. And what you do today is going to bring forth the future that you discover. So find your growth and progress. Look at your progress, see where you were, see where you are. Find your growth and your progress to discover your future path and priorities. From where you are now, turn to where growth is available for you. There's always easy growth we can take. It's a matter of choosing it and doing it. So know what you are, do what is right, pay attention as you go. And this is the one that I've been working on for myself. And this brought me to this question: what can a love for purity restore? Because if I break the habits of my past to discover who I might become, and I only allow myself to entertain pure thoughts, healthy choices, man, what I might become. And each of us,
Exactly.
thank you. We have a choice each day, each moment, each hour. We can walk with faith or fear. Both of those are found within us, and we get to choose which one is stronger, which one prevails. Choose faith always. And this stood out to me when I considered this idea of God's perfection. Your imagination might help explain it, but God's perfection is found beyond your imagination throughout the reality of your life. Look for signs of God's perfection. Look for patterns of perfection. You'll find them. You'll see them if you look. And then the other ones, a willingness to be wrong is required for an openness of learning to be found.
That is true.
And along with that, one filled with thoughts and emotions. They got no space for growth. And these last ones, following the signs of goodness, it allows you to discover God's greatness for yourself and truly humble yourself to God to become greater through God's love. I found that to be true for me. So I hope, if I encourage people, think about different thoughts than you used to think. You find a different world is available. Cage, welcome back to you. How have you been, my friend?
Back to the welcome, and well, thank you for having me. How are you been, Jack? You been feeling okay? You good? More than great, huh? Okay.
I'm truly feeling blessed. I'm noticing the time, and I don't mean to be rude, but if I shut down under 2 hours, then technology works better for me. We're coming up on the 2 hour mark. And I'm feeling kind of whole, kind of complete. Any thoughts from anything?
That's good, man. Like, I think that y'all gonna get past this, and it's gonna make you feel better. He's gonna feel better. Y'all gonna have funnier segments. Y'all gonna be able to share opinions, different perspectives on different topics. That's what I think y'all should do. Make a segment together. Put all the nonsense behind. Make a new thing. Probably build the channel together. I don't know, something like that. Like, work together. Expand, this is only 2 hours that you do here, so you got enough time to do something else, maybe an hour with him or something like that, segment. I don't know. You have to build together, is what I'm saying, instead of destroying, because it seems to me like petty stuff. Nobody got shot, nobody got killed, nobody got stabbed, nobody got hurt. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I say something in this regards? In this regards, I want to mention something. He mentioned about 2 hours, right? The words of Sir Jack Talcott, aka Jesus himself, stays with us eternally, not just for 2 hours. It stays with us forever.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that just tells me that he got more time in that forever. He could pull another hour out of that forever. and do a show together, you know. And instead of attacking each other, build, you know, come up with a new backdrop, come up with a new something, you know, something to get, I don't know, just build. Don't destroy. Don't try to kill each other. If anything, just if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. That's it. Like reserve opinion. Like I don't get it. Bro. I guess I'm different. I live my life this way. You see what I'm saying? I'm actually like this in real life. Wherever I go, wherever I conduct myself this way. So if I have to do something to you, believe me, I wasn't the one who started it. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, it's beautiful, my brother. And I think you're right. Tom and I, all of us, this online experience, it helped me realize it, the fact of life, whether it's online or in real world, we're learning and growing together. How we treat each other matters. We don't have to be such dicks to one another, especially the men. I forgot to bring that up tonight, but I actually think Tommy did a pretty good job tonight of expressing himself and listening. But one of the goals I do hope to encourage is men being kinder to men. And Jay Money, you present as a very kind man, but I am sure that when it comes to a point,
Yeah.
there's a point where the kindness is done, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that we all have that. We all have that thing in us, that thing to protect. You know what I'm saying? You could do something to me, and I'll laugh, I'll smile. You could do the same thing to someone who I love. That it's the right
Right.
person. It's going to be different. It's going to be a whole different reaction. It's going to be like Jekyll and Hyde. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I get it, you know. But I try to live stress free. I could always take the hit. You know, I could always take the blow. I'm the type that I'll sleep on the floor so you could sleep on the bed. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cold so you could be warm. You understand what I'm saying? If you're the right person to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll starve so you could eat. You get what I mean? Like that kind of thing. There's people in the earth that I'll do that for. There's people in this earth that I'll take the shirt off my back for. And then there's those select few that I'll take the skin off my bones for. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
a
Jay
different,
Money.
yeah.
I put a link in the back to somebody named Jay Money over here. And
You see.
you should take a look at it after if you have a chance. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm taking a look at
crazy
it
out
now.
here, bro. Yeah. Jay Money. Yeah, shut up, dude. You know, I understand what you're saying, not to interrupt. Yeah. Well said. Well said, man. Keep that up. Don't let anything anybody change that. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I stick a certain way. You know what I'm saying? As long as my family good, my little boy good, you know, certain people good, I'm good, bro. It could never be that bad, bro. It could never ever be that bad. So, you know, things like this, little frugal things, people saying things in the comments, people say all kinds of crazy things to me all the time on here. It's meaningless. It's like I can't get worked up like that.
And this Nolan fucker is trying to troll a little bit. You know what I mean? Trying to say okay, whatever. You know, let's play along and just say nothing about it. But yeah,
Yo,
welcome back, Nolan.
Cage.
Yeah. What up?
Um, I just recall just few streams ago you went to Landry's stream, right? Modern Men Lost Again to have discussions.
I barely ever been there before, but maybe I did. I don't know. The fuck.
I mean,
I don't
few
get.
streams ago.
I'm not gonna be able to talk. But yeah, what happened?
Yeah. I mean, Landry used to be great, but now, ever since the backstep to Sir Jack has happened, I have distrusts for certain people from that panel.
Well, people, they do
I said I
utilize it.
wanted to shut down.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm not
Oh, I
sure
want to
what.
ask Sir Jack, I want to ask you, are there any updation or any latest news about your progress to actually meet Trump? Because we have discussed about it a month ago.
I still have more ideas. I'm still knocking on more doors. I'm inviting anyone and everyone who is willing to try and be a part of it to reach out and join me. What I'm looking for is, well, I would love someone, I would love to come across a generous angel investor, someone who sees the value in what I'm doing and is willing to kick a little cash my way so I don't have to worry so much about paying the bills and keeping the energy going. And, so there's that aspect. But beyond that, what I'm really, really looking for is people willing to help facilitate introductions.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually connected to some people over here. No shit. They started off as YouTubers, and some of you would never ever expect. For example, it's like something called the Nelk Boys. They're from Mississauga, Canada, Ontario, which is a bit outside of Toronto. It's part of the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. And they started as like being pranksters on YouTube, right? All of a sudden, no shit, they're on like the Air Force, whatever the fuck. Like they're buddies with like Trump and like fucking Dana White, like Dana White hook 'em. But literally, they started off doing pranks on YouTube. Some random kids from around here. Now they're all like they're all interconnected with all this stuff. So, you know what? It sounds outlandish, but it does happen. And I know these people personally, and yeah, from you never know. It's possible. Anything's possible.
Well, if you know them personally and they have a connection to Donald Trump, why don't you suggest, please, there's a guy out here who believes that if given the opportunity, I believe I can help Donald Trump follow through with what he said he wants to do. And I could also help Congress realize what an absolute incompetent clown we've got in the position of commander-in-chief. So we could go both ways. Either I can get in front of Congress or I can get in front of Trump, but both ways I want to get in front of them both. I want to get in front of all of them.
That's not doing you any favors saying that, Jack. Like, honestly.
Saying what, J Money?
Like saying it like that. Like, no, like that. Like, if, like I would hide the intent till you get the access. No. Like that it could be either F Trump or like go to Congress or whatever. Basically, it's like a boxer giving away the game plan before they fight.
Jay, no, this is the plan.
Get through the door first. You get what I'm saying?
This is the plan.
No, I get it. Like let Cage plug you, right? Get through the door and then hit him with it. You know what I'm saying? Then hit them with the bolo punch. You get what I'm saying? Wait till
if you get assassinated, Jack, don't blame me.
You dig what I'm saying? Like you gotta you can't show your hand. You get what I'm saying? Like, right? Trying to get somewhere. Now they can see this and be like, oh, okay. Trump will be like, somebody will clip this. Like, you see how he's about to connect you to.
Hey, Jay. Great. Hold on. Let's pause. Because for several years, I've had so many people coming up saying, Jack, you did this wrong. Jack, you did this wrong. You did this wrong. And so you're doing it again, Jay. Let's pause that shit.
I never did it once.
Why don't we spend some time thinking, hey, despite what Jack has done, maybe he's shot himself in the foot, maybe he's put his foot in his mouth. Despite what Jack has done, why don't we get on board with these ideas, right?
Ending wars, bringing
reforms.
Exactly.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm just saying, don't give away the plot. You get what I'm saying?
Well, how about
J-Money?
Instead of telling me what not to do, what are we going to do?
That was where I was coming from. I'm just explaining to you my reason for saying it. You do what you want. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you my reasoning for that opinion, right? I just finished saying what I said. So that's why I said it. It's so that you can have the advantage. You see what I'm saying? You put that out there. Let's say Cage does plug you with the Nelk Boys, right? And they do connect you to Trump. And some hating mofo here clips the part you just said there, just that little segment. You'll forget about it by then. You get what I'm saying?
Jay, yeah. I also know the hours of bullshit that have been said about me right now. So to focus in again on one of my small flaws, please.
I'm not doing that. I'm not focusing on your
If there's
flaws.
any chance that Cage can connect to someone, look, if they're that fucking petty, then they're not the way. If they don't see the value in trying to end wars, trying to bring reform, they're not the people I want.
No, I see the value of that.
Jay,
I
want to speak something in that regards. Can I please speak? Can I please speak something in this regards? Because first of all, I really apologize for what I have been saying if I come across as something weird. But however, one of the reasons why I have always discussed about King Stephens and his wife Jennifer Lawrence is simply because his wife has connections to Hollywood, affiliations to politics, and even recently had something to do with the whole Israel conflict. So we we can actually have suggestions that if King Stephen is actually, if the rumor is actually correct that King Stephen is married to Jennifer Lawrence, so we can actually have connections with him. Sir Jack could actually make connections and actually get access to the higher ups in the
I think you
politics
got.
and Hollywood.
I think you have Tommy in the background, by the way, Talcott. But yeah, you know, it's a
So,
small world. There's 6 degrees of separation. It's a
Gage,
very small world,
Gage,
especially online, which is ridiculous. But yeah,
am I
yes.
correct in this regard, Gage?
In what regard?
That if the rumor is true that King Stephen is actually married to Jennifer Lawrence, we can have connections with about Sir Jack.
Nolan, you're a terrible troll, buddy. You're like, take off your fake accent.
Hey Jack, check it out.
Jay,
Don't show your hand like that's
No,
just general
Jay.
advice. That's all. I mean, you do what you want.
put me down.
What was that?
Is my volume turned down?
No, we can
No,
hear
no,
you.
no. I didn't hear you. I heard you now. What would you say?
I'm not going to spell anything out, but are you starting to see it? Because that's why I was patient today, because it happened with Stinky Brew too. Jack loves for people to sit here and put it to me, but once I'm gone, oh, you can't tell him that maybe he's off on a strategy or a goal, or maybe he could take accountability for some things. You're not going to get it out of him.
I mean, listen, I'm not looking for it out of him. That's his life to live, right? Like if he wants to hinder, if he don't want to listen to anything I gotta say, that's on him to do. Like it's whether it hinders him or not, that's for his life and his timeline to tell him. I'm just giving it to him from a good place.
So how badass must I be that everybody gets their thing tolerated, but I cannot come out and try to help or try to 2 cents or offer a take?
Because I didn't insult him,
Corey,
right?
I put him in the back because your audio sucks, Tom.
True.
It
True.
has sucked the whole night tonight, and I've tolerated it and I put up with it, but I said I was ready to wrap up.
Hey Jack, can I ask something about the Nelk people? All right. Well, the Nelk. Well, pretty much, yeah. Like they're from over here somehow, and they started off with like, the main thing was a Tim Hortons prank where they pretend like this thing called roll up the rim to win. At least it was before. So they pretend to win a car, and then have their other friends that film. They'd be like, "Oh, we won a car," and then like go and jump them, take it, and run away. It was hilarious. It's like little pranks and stuff. But how do people that start off as like little YouTube?
Jack, you should wrap it up. I think you're tired right now, sir.
Facts. Get some rest, Jack. Catch you next time, man. Peace.
Hey, thank you, my brother. Sincerely. To all who joined, all who have participated, all who have been part of the panel today, this adventure, thank you sincerely. There's a lot going on here. The main purpose of today is a reminder. Love in the background, love is the answer, reminding us the season, the holiday season, it's to celebrate. We are here to celebrate life, to really celebrate, expand your generosity, be creative with your generosity, and recognize the reason that you are. It's to share joy in the sacrifices that are felt, right? When we're willing to give and exchange, but that giving and exchanging, that's what we're here to do. Brothers and sisters, a world of taking has created this world of wealth and poverty, a world of giving and generosity, particularly done with honor, integrity, fairness, kindness. When people give with honesty and fairness and kindness, guess what? It is so easy to share the abundance. But when people are caught up in their fears and their angers, they're full. They're not open to different ideas. And we've seen a lot of people joining these panels who are filled with their convictions, filled with their ideas, and not open, not gentle, even with gentle offerings, they're not open to new ideas or different conversations. But We are a part of this world that is growing. Let me see what this is about, Tom.
Were you being generous whenever we took up the issue that you never mentioned a thing you had a problem with, i.e. the money that Rose owes you, and you never said anything about my audio all stream, but now you're going to hold that against me?
Mm-hmm.
See, Jack, you're projecting right now. You're not willing to hear the little nudges we're giving you, and you will accept nothing but a seat before allegedly Trump. But what happens when we're on our next president?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, that's not a reply. This is a Japanese bicycle.
Pieces available. Hey,
not and see, how is that a reply?
I think you were invited to go over with Truther Cop, so I hope you will.
No, I just wanted an actual, like, you're not available for conversation. You don't care about resolution.
Says who?
Says you answering with okay. And what else did you say that had nothing that you could just copy and paste to anything anyone would say? Pieces available. Okay.
Dude.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the day.
God. When you recognize your patterns, you're going to see you are just a bitter bitch towards me. You find nothing good. I'm going to drop you. I'm going to drop you like a brick, brother, because I love me and I love you. And I don't want to see you getting worked up and upset about me again. And sometimes putting you in the back seems like the safest bet, because if you keep going on, working yourself up about the things you don't like about me, well, then it doesn't really do us a lot of good, I guess. I did drop the link. I am going to send us over. It doesn't look like he started yet, but he's supposed to start soon. For Truther Cop, who was here earlier in the stream, the topic and the idea is sincerely, what can a love for purity restore? Let's find out. I encourage you, figure out what that means for you. What does it mean to love purity? To rid your mind of the toxic choices, the toxic thoughts. What's it mean to be responsible for you? That was a thought I had. I am so grateful for each day these days because I've realized God has given me authority of me. And now that I'm really realizing it, if I want to be more pure and holy, well, it's entirely up to me. I just got to do a better job of choosing the choices that are pure and holy and divine, so that when I imagine God looking down at me, or when I imagine looking back at me, when I'm there with God, I want to see me making the right choices, doing the right things with the right mind, a mind clear, not toxic, a mind clear with love and hope and faith and goodness and joy and delight, right? The fruits of the Spirit, it's here with us. I hope these ideas are coming through. I know it makes sense within me, but brothers and sisters, I'm going to wrap it up. Sincerely, thank you again. Do the subscribe thing. Let others know. Have you heard of Jack Talcott? Do you know about Live Without Fear? Are you ready to join the movement that changes the world, ends the wars, brings reforms? It's all happening here. Till next time, thank you again. Choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. God bless us all. Peace.